Hi everyone and welcome to today's more important analysis videos with me, Rich Market Analyst at Tech Markets on Tuesday the 22nd of May. There's been a terrorist attack in Manchester overnight and it has left 22 people dead, and the safe haven trades had initially sort of reacted positively to into gold, into the yen. Slightly unwound now as the markets have sort of developed through the European session, and actually the dollar is starting to come under a little bit of pressure again. And here we see the dollar, and it's just sort of falling away, and that's coming as we sort of continue to see this treasury yield spread sort of falling between 2s and 10s as the 2-year yield sort of rises faster than the 10-year yield. And that is sort of still having an impact. You've also got the strength of the euro that's playing a part as well. The euro's holding up as the flash PMIs in the eurozone have come out today, and pretty strongly again. Whoops, what's going on there? Come on. Flash PMIs for the eurozone. Look at these numbers here. Germany, marketing. Sorry, the manufacturing. 59.4, that's big, and composite numbers positive as well for Germany. German EFO was also better than expected. Eurozone flash manufacturing better, slightly down on the services, but the composite was better, and that's helping to support the euro today. The other flash lines we've got for the States this afternoon is a little bit less strong, 53.0 and 53.1. We've also got a couple of other data points today. The new home sales, 611,000 is the expectation, and also the Richmond Fed. Now, Richmond Fed, sorry, that's the new home sales, so 611 would be still very strong. So the Richmond Fed data, if I can show you the chart of it, has been very strong, coming off the top a little bit, but we've seen in the last sort of day or so, Philly Fed very strong. So that is still sort of these regional Fed surveys are holding up well, and 15 on the Richmond Fed survey would still be a pretty decent number. So that takes me to my chart of the day, which is the euro sterling. Now, euro sterling, as I said, euro strong, and sterling has reacted negatively to this sort of terrorist attack that we saw last night, underperformance on the sterling, and that's helping to drive this euro sterling chart higher. Now, we have had this sort of downtrend in place for what, 7 or so months, 7-8 months on the euro sterling, as a sort of move towards back towards sort of the levels of early Brexit. But that increasingly strong euro position has driven an upside breakout from that downtrend. It has also seen a move above a pivot, which is around 86 cents, and that pivot has been in place for the last sort of 2 or 3 months, trading around that level, breaking higher. You could even argue, are you sort of driving up a flag breakout potentially to the upside? That is a strong move, and yeah, I think it's just generally speaking, this euro continues to strengthen against the sterling. It's sort of breaking out above that that downtrend, which has opened that 87.35 resistance of that late March high, and those sort of early March highs as well come back into play. So the momentum indicators are strong. Certainly the RSI in the mid 60s, that is positive. Look at those MACD lines rising strongly, stochastics strongly configured, so it would suggest that corrections are a chance to buy. You've got this this chart here on the hourly, whereby you had that sort of resistance around 86, what's that, 86.15, breaking out above that in the last sort of couple of days, and that was basically the 86 figure pivot line. But on the hourly chart, it sort of shows up as 86.15, but breaking out above that retains that strength, looking positive, moving higher. Momentum indicators on the hourly positive. I think you would be looking to use little corrective moves as a chance to buy. Around 50 on the hourly RSI seems to be supportive now, certainly in the last 2 or 3 days. So any sort of unwinding move back towards that level would be a chance to buy, I think. 86.25, arguably a little bit of a support, but generally that sort of 86.15 breakout 86 figure is positive for the basis of support for further gains. So decent outlook on this euro sterling chart. You could also measure a small base pattern, gives you sort of 83.80 up towards 85.30, which is what, 150 ticks. Actually, you can get a sort of an upside sort of bull target, you would say, of around about 200 ticks from the bottom of that move. So yeah, you could certainly would suggest that 87.35 level is open, I think, to the upside. So I wish you good luck in your training today, and I'll speak to you later. Thank you.